Hello everyone, hey, I'm in downtown Hamilton, Ohio today, and we have a level 1 snow emergency going on. Got a bunch of snow here today. Had a bunch the other day too, so there's a good buildup on the tracks. Here's the signals, everything's on red at the moment, but that could change at any time. Let's have a look at the tracks. Track 1 is right next to me. Now you can tell there's been a train through here probably within the last hour. It was snowing, it just stopped snowing maybe 20 minutes ago, and then a little bit of snow built up on the rail. Have a look. All right, that's track 1. Here's track 2. Nothing's been on track 2 for quite a while. Probably a few hours since anything's been on track 2. Look at that, it's covered over pretty good. Let's have a look. There's a car going wrong way on a one-way street. All right, back to track 2. See, track 2's covered over pretty good. You can't see the rails in there. It's 27 degrees right now, and it's been 14 days since we've been above freezing. Yeah, we've been below freezing for 14 days now, and our kids have only gone to school 2 days out of the last 2 weeks. Downtown Hamilton, Ohio. Let's get a train going. Here we go. I'm ready. Okay, we got a train coming with a caboose, also known as a shoving platform. Look at this. Got a caboose. A Friday afternoon in Hamilton, Ohio.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 27.7. Track 1. No defects. No defects. Total axle 340. Transmission.
All right, got a caboose in the snow on a Friday afternoon. Couple of Jeeps right there, GP38. Look at that. I got a caboose. There's another train coming, 340 axles. So that one's going to pass the train somewhere. I've been waiting for a little over an hour, and I got that train, and there's another one coming. Well, that was pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Let's see what else we can get into while we're here. The Batmobile is parked right over there. We got 3 inches of snow on top of what we already had, and it might start snowing again too. That train just went by the caboose. That was Y101. This track just switched. I heard it switch and I looked over, and it was still moving when I looked over there, but I couldn't get it filmed. We got a Z train on Norfolk Southern coming from that direction right there. And we've got another one coming on CSX. We got all kinds of stuff going on here. These tracks just lined up for that one to cross over from track 1 to track 2 and then get off on the Norfolk Southern line. Let's see what happens. But wait, there's more. There always is. Hey, while we're waiting for a train, I want to show you what the roads look like on my way up here. I'm going to take about a minute and a half and just show you what the roads look like when I left my house this morning. Here we go. All right, here's what my road looked like when I left the house. Looking a little bit covered over here. Got a long ways to go to get up to Hamilton, Ohio. It's a long drive. It's going to take me about at least an hour and a half. that's during good weather. So we got quite a bit of snow. Yep, there you go. That's our road. And it's still snowing. Hopefully we can still get a couple more inches of snow. I want to see if I get some trains in the snow here today. Although I was looking at the cameras, I didn't really see much moving. And LaGrange on that camera, there was only one train in the past 12 hours. So I hope this ain't gonna be a dry run. All right, here's the road, Route 32, out near my way. It's looking a little bit on the rough side. Need to get a plow down through here, maybe a salt truck. So that's what Route 32 looks like. Okay, we are now under a level 1 snow emergency. Level 1. Okay, so there's a train coming off the Indy sub and getting onto the CSX Cincinnati sub right there. That's just too far away. But the train I want to get is this Norfolk Southern train that might have a BNSF unit on it. They're sitting up here waiting. The tracks just lined up for them. They're going to cross over from track 1 to track 2, then diverge onto the Norfolk Southern line. There they are right there. Looks like they're starting to move. All right, I'm gonna find a better spot to get them. Okay, we got a salt truck here, and we got a train. Train coming in, a salt truck, both. All that stuff's in the way, it's hard to see. They're diverging. Well, that's pretty cool looking right there, going around that curve. That's a tight curve. I got a loaded rail train going around that. Looks like an empty grain train. The other changing tracks, that's always cool. This is where I should have been. They've got the locomotives coming over right there. That would have been pretty awesome. Hey, I take it back. This is a potash train, empty potash train. Maybe they'll go back down to Central Florida somewhere, where I should be right now. Well, that was pretty cool. Gates aren't up yet. Look at that, they're going around the gates. Got a gate runner right there, going around the gates in the snow. And they could get stuck pretty easily with that little car. You know, that wasn't very smart. Everybody's in a hurry. But wait, there's more. There always is. We got another train coming. Got a northbound CSX. Way up that way. How about that shot? That's pretty good. I'm standing on a pile of railroad ties. Definitely don't want to fall off these ties and break my butt. I already got eternal injuries. Not internal injuries, I got eternal injuries. I hurt all the time. This is a good one. It's got to have a DPU somewhere. The best frequency for Hamilton is 160.230. You can pick the trains up on a decent scanner. You can pick them up a long ways. You can get about 10 or 15 minute notice before they get here. be you. I see you. Working hard. Wow, this is a long one. The front of this train just now went past the defect detector, and that's 1.5 miles north of me. So this is a long one. This train is going to be over 2 miles long. Love these old boxcars. Defect detector is straight that way, 1.5 miles. And the front of the train is already past it. There she goes. Check the gates are working properly. Thanks for watching. See what else happens.
7.7. Track 2. No defects. No defects. Total axle 724. End of transmission.
Wow, that last train had 724 axles. It just now cleared, and we've got a Z150 Norfolk Southern coming. 2 trains right in a row. Let's find another good spot. They're diverting from 2 to 1. See how this puts you aligned right there? Medium clear 2 to 1, Butler Street. Watch this. This is always cool. Going from track 2 to track 1. Look at this. Still coming as far as I can see. A lot longer than what they usually run these intermodals, the Norfolk Southern. Here comes the last car. All right, there you go. I'd say something will be by here pretty soon. Let's see what we get next. All right, thanks for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I'm headed home because I'm freezing. But if you got time, check out another one of my videos because every view really does help my channel. Time for you to get back in the truck and get out of this frozen tundra. All right, we'll see you later. All right, here's a look at the Hamilton Depot from inside the truck. At least the fences aren't there anymore. It's a lot better without all the fence around it. Yep, there she is.
No defects. No defects. Total axle 340. Transmission.
Locomotive again.